Welcome back to Success with Steven. My name is Steven Smith. On this channel, we talk about all things financial literacy. And this is kind of a surprise video. I recorded one today, but I'm going to be doing a second one. I just got approved for the American Express Plum card. It wasn't something that I was looking to actually do, but I read a couple details on here that I found to be really good to take advantage of, especially at this time of the year. So if you don't know, this is my favorite time of the year, Q4 towards the end. Reason being, this is where I make a majority of the money that I get in the year because of holiday season, but mostly because a lot of things go on sale around this particular time. And there's also it's a great opportunity to be investing in the market. So there's plenty of things that I do around this time of the year that get me so much money. So one of the most amazing things that you can do around this time is buying inventory for Black Friday sales, things like that, because everything's going to be discounted around this time. Now, while most people purchase goods and stuff like that and they try to get it at a discount rate, I purchase things throughout this time of the year and I hold them until the holiday season is over. Things go back to regular price, and then I sell them after everyone else has been already fighting and doing that. So I'm going to talk today about why the American Express Plum card is so good and how it can help any business owner with their expenses. So one thing I wanted to do first, I wanted to actually show you guys the pay over time limit. So the American Express Plum card is a charge card. That means that it has no preset spending limit. So it's flexible. So as you can see here, unlike a traditional card with a set limit, the amount you can spend adapts based on factors such as your purchase, payment, and credit history. This is not applicable if you have been assigned a spending limit. So with charge cards, again, there is no spending limit. Normally, I just would use a charge card just like a kind of like a debit card. I just pay it back as I use it. And they usually don't have the same kind of promotions that cards do that have a exact limit. So sometimes, they may not be as attractive to most people, but this one definitely is. Now, because it's so new, I can't show you my not my preset spending limit, but my actual pay over time limit. But I can request the spending power, but I don't think that gives a good indication on what I'm trying to actually convey. So just know this is the card. I actually want to go to my platinum card. Let's take a look at that really quick. So this is what I wanted to show you on the platinum. If I look at my total pay over time limit, currently it's $75,000. And this is the available pay over time limit, $73,727.20. So technically, if I wanted to, the highest balance that I can carry on this card would be around $75,000. But if you go to the APR, it's actually going to show exactly how much I'm going to have to pay in order to carry over that balance. So it's going to be 25.49% APR variable. And that's fairly high. That's a very high rate. So normally, I would never carry over a balance on a card like this. But let's actually look at the benefits of the Plum card to see how this really does help with your expenses as a business owner. This is an overview of the Plum card, and this is exactly why I wanted this card. So there is an annual fee of $250. Yeah, that's pretty high, but the benefits that you're going to get will definitely make all the difference. And this is the reason why I thought this card was amazing after I did some more research. Early pay discount and extra days to pay. So if you pay early, so basically before your due date, you get rewarded when your cash flow allows. So you earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on eligible charges when you pay within 10 days of your statement closing date. So there's no cap on how much that you can earn, and there's no purchase categories. It's just savings that get applied to your next statement. So that's cool. So that already lets you know, hey, if I was using my platinum pretty often and I pay that frequently, I can get 1.5% cash back to my statement just by using that how I normally would my other charge card. But here's the other benefit. We already know that it's no preset spending limit, but this one actually allows you to have extra days to pay. So when you need more time, we've got your back with up to 60 days to pay without interest. Just pay your minimum payment due by your payment due date. And that's the key. I know it sounds like, okay, well, you have 60 days. This is the beauty of this card. Let's say that I get 75,000 on this card for the pay over time limit as well. Just like my platinum, I get the same exact one because I probably will use it the same exact way and spend the same exact way. If I have 75,000, when my statement cycle date closes, I can purchase something. The statement cycle date will close in the report. I now have 60 days of no interest to pay that balance off. All I have to do is make the minimum payment and I can carry it over. That is amazing, because if you think about it realistically, you get 90 days to actually pay that off. Now, I don't know about you, but when I would normally buy inventory for me to sell things on Amazon, like I said, I do retail arbitrage. I now have basically 90 days of 0% APR from the time that I purchased it. I normally would buy inventory to sell within 30-day time frames. So I now have 3 times the amount of time to pay with 0% APR. So for me, in my normal cycle of paying off inventory, I could pay this off without ever needing a 0% APR promo again. And there's no limit. So, I mean, if I could spend up to 75,000, this would be my like go-to card for almost everything that I would do. I mean, I could put everything on here for inventory as long as I can pay it off within 90 days. And normally I spread them amongst a few different cards, but this is going to be great during the holiday season, especially because I've been accumulating various cards with 0% APR and saving them for this time of the year. Adding this one to my arsenal, if I need an extra maybe 20,000 that I want to get and have 90 days to pay it off, I can get that, sell it, pay it off, and then I can continue with all my other ones. So this was really, really good for me. I'm going to get a lot of use out of this. For cash flow flexibility, you can choose your billing cycle, choose the time that's most convenient for your business to receive your bill each month. That's something that's kind of normal. They'll let you know, you'll let them know, and you can adjust it. But other than that, no foreign transaction fees, car rental loss and damage insurance, global hotline assistance. This card really doesn't have any additional uses. So for most people, they probably never saw what good use they can get out of it. But for someone like me, or for someone who's looking to actually spend money and to get like a 90-day time frame of 0% APR to make your money, that is pretty good, especially if you can get a very high pay over time limit. I think that is amazing. And for me, this is a game changer. This is probably going to be my new favorite card next to the Wells Fargo Signify business card, just because that one has 2% cash back on everything. So, I try to make sure I try to make sure I use all of my cards very purposefully. I like to make sure that there is intention with everything that I do. So when I want to do stuff for travel, I have the platinum. Like you saw, I think I have almost 100,000 points on that now, so I can use that for my travel expenses. I have the Amazon card, so I use that for 5% cash back for all my Amazon transactions. I then have the Blue Cash card. It has 0% APR, 2% cash back that goes back to the card itself. So it's a lot of everything I do. There's a purpose for it. The GM Marcus has a purpose. Every card has a purpose, but this one is probably going to be my ace in the hole for when I need to get just a little bit more inventory for the holiday season. I am super excited about this. I just got the Chase card because it had 0% APR. So this is just like, I probably don't need to look at anything else. And during the year, like when I'm just buying, every once in a while I buy some inventory just here and there, this one is probably going to be my go-to, man. This one is going to be awesome. Very excited about this card. Can't wait to get it. Can't wait to use it. If you guys want more information, or you want to actually see during like Black Friday and the holiday season how I pick up my best inventory, and then maybe you want an explanation of why I wait until after the holiday season to then send my inventory to Amazon and then make money throughout the year, because that inventory alone makes me probably like around $50,000 to $60,000 easy throughout the year, which is like somebody's salary. So I continuously can get paid year round just from that. It usually sells within like 3 to 4 months, but it's an easy way for you to get paid. So if you wanted to, maybe, you want to know how to make money really easily, this is a great opportunity with this business credit card, and you can make a ton of money during times like this. So if you guys want more information on that, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to provide you with that. Let me know if this is a car that you ever considered getting, if you were even aware that this was something that was going on. And if you aren't aware of that, how do you think that you're going to implement this into your business planning so that you can make some money off of this, especially during this holiday season? I mean, this is the time, guys. This is where you're going to make a majority of your money, or you can set yourself up for the rest of the year to just get paid. So hopefully, if you didn't know, this will open your eyes to that. You'll see the significance of this card. I mean, it is amazing. And yeah, I'm very excited about it. So yeah, if you guys have any large expenses, I would think this is the card for you. If you flip things, if you just need to spend a little bit of money to complete a project or anything like that, I would say this is probably going to be the card for you. Keep in mind that interest rate can be a killer if you let it go over the 60 days. But like I was saying, if you buy it if you wait till your cycle date closes, you buy it on that day, you technically have a whole cycle date until it closes. Then you have 60 days from that date. That's my impression of it. If that changes, I'll let you guys know, because like I said, I've never used this card before. This is my first time really taking a look at it, but that's my impression of what's going on. If I have 2 billing cycles, I can use it for 90. Maybe it's only 60, but again, I haven't really seen it yet, and I haven't really seen anyone touch on that. So I'm going to take a look at it. Either way though, 90 with the closing cycle date plus 60, or just 60 from the date I purchased it. Either way, that's good for me. I could make money and flip it very, very fast. And I never buy anything that I don't have the cash for on hand to pay. So I wouldn't be too worried about this if you're using it responsibly. But other than that, guys, yeah, I think this is the most misunderstood American Express card. And it has a superpower. Like I said, I've seen people make videos saying that this is the worst card, and because you just get 1.5% cash back for paying 10 days early. It sounds like that, but yeah, the way that I see it, this one is a game changer, and it's going to make you a lot of money. So let me know in the comments what you think about this. Thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a wonderful day.